Hey, welcome back to Game Hydro. It's another Epic Plane Evolution video, and we are going to go over how to beat the Seaplane level. So, the Seaplane level looks like it's one of your more standard levels at first when you play it, not like the Vintage Plane level or the Solar Plane level or the Paraglider level that just straight up ruin your world when you play them. But it sneaks up on you. It's pretty hard. It sneaks up on you, and it gets a lot more difficult than you thought it would have gotten. So we're going to play it. We're going to go over what kind of upgrades you need to do in order to beat it. And we're going to go over how actually to beat it and how to avoid various obstacles on the level itself. So first things first, you need to upgrade the slingshot about at least 2 times. So by upgrade, what we mean is keep hitting the upgrade button until you change the look of the slingshot. So that would be 5 upgrades per full upgrade. Next, obviously, if you're this far, you know that you need to upgrade the plane to the level where it's got the wings, the tail, and the propeller. So you can, if you're really, really skilled and you have a really, really good slingshot, you can beat the level without the propellers. You can just use the wings and the tail. But what the propeller does is it helps you maintain, it helps you, first of all, launch and maintain a much higher speed. And it helps your speed to maintain as you tilt upward. And you're going to need to pitch it upward in order to surpass the volcano on this level, unless you try to go around the volcano, which is probably more difficult. And of course, income upgrades tend to make things easier. Now, take advantage of the gem upgrades here too. If you upgrade one item, then you will, with cash, or with coins rather, then the next upgrade it'll say 1 gem. If you upgrade that, it'll say 2 gems, then 3 gems, then 4 gems, then 5 gems, etc., etc., etc. But the gem upgrade option won't pop up unless you coin upgrade something first. So arguably the best use for this is probably the income-driven updates. Now, to earn these gems, go to the area where it says to watch the video. And you can watch ad videos as many times as you want for free gems. There's no limit on how many you can watch. You just need to be in an area with a pretty good internet connection so that you can keep watching ad videos. All right, so we're gonna play. We're gonna show you how to win on what is one of the more difficult levels in the game. All right, so we've got 3 slingshot upgrades total, and we've got propellers. The propellers will really help. Now, the first obstacle that you gotta really try to avoid is the sailboats. If you launch it angled the wrong direction at all, the sailboats will ruin your world. So we're going to pull it back. We're going to angle it just slightly, very, very slightly to the right to avoid any sign of hitting the boats. And there will be windmills. All right, tilt down quickly. There will be windmills. You want to try to avoid hitting those. So you want to be at kind of a high enough elevation, tilt up if you need to. Sometimes it's just a game of chance, though. Now, this is where you need the propellers. Without the propellers, you have no hope of flying over the volcano whatsoever. Once you fly over the volcano, though, everything is gravy. Just nose down a little bit so you can gain speed, pass by the islands. I'm going to smash into this island so that I can demonstrate this again and earn a few coins in the process. All right. So I'm going to pause the video and hit next because it's going to make me do an advertisement. All right, we're going to play this level again, and we're going to actually pass it and show you exactly what we need to do to pass it. So, like we went over before, we got the propellers. That's pretty much a prerequisite for this level. Some levels you can beat without the propellers. This one, though, good luck. You need the propellers. Because if you don't have them, then as soon as you tilt the plane upward, you're going to lose way too much speed. Anyways, so we're going high so that we can kind of try and avoid the windmills a little bit. They'll hit, you'll run into them probably half the time if you're in line with the path of the blades. So if you don't have the propellers, your main way around the volcano is to try to fly low, then you got to avoid trees that just pop up out of nowhere. But with the propellers, you can fly up over the volcano and still maintain enough speed in order to keep going. You have to tilt, you want to try and tilt back down after you pass the volcano, but after that, it's pretty much smooth sailing. Just like you see here, completely smooth sailing. So we cleared the level. This level is completely beaten, so we're going to move on to the next level. Now, part of the reason that we intentionally crashed a few times before was to work on building the income. Now, your best bet before you move on to a brand new level is after you're fully level up to where you need to be in order to pass a stage, then you want to do a few more runs and crash out right before the end of the level, because then, as you can see here, you'll have enough cash in order to you'll come to the new level with enough cash to upgrade the plane, so that you're not just running an empty fuselage. You ideally want to have enough cash to get the left wing and the right wing, but if you play a few more times, you could probably do the tail and the propeller as well. Now, on this one, there is no left wing and right wing. Instead, as you can see, the first upgrade will get you the bottom wing, and the second upgrade will get you the top wing. That absolutely still helps, though. That will allow you to fly a certain distance in order to be successful much faster at this level. And we actually only did one intentional crash out cash run before we beat this level. So if we did maybe 3 or 4 or 5, we probably would have enough cash to make it all the way up to the propeller. And then, of course, you want to try to increase the income as much as possible while you have the chance, so that it's faster and easier to get enough money for the next few upgrades. The slingshot upgrades, those are extraordinarily useful because they can instantly take you from crappy little soft launches to super hard launches. We got that one upgrade out of the way, and watch this. We're going to launch, and we actually got some sort of velocity and height out of that launch. Didn't mean to do that. Well, I accidentally crashed into the grain silo after that launch, but even with the grain silo crash, you can see that we still got some velocity and height out of that, and that is only because we did that one slingshot upgrade before starting the level. So do the slingshot upgrade, do the airplane upgrades, obviously, until you get the propeller, and do the income upgrades so that you can get the other two faster without grinding and without having to just absolutely blow all of your plane tickets. But I digress. That's how you beat the Seaplane level, one of the harder levels in the game, but not the hardest level in the game. And the biplane level is next. I believe I've already done a video on this one, so check out my Epic Plane Evolution playlist to see my other video tutorials about how to beat this each level in this game, basically. We're done with almost all the levels so far. Anyways, this is Game Hydro. Thank you very much for watching. please like and subscribe. And if you'd like, leave a comment about what video you want to see next.